Hi there, my name is Nathan Ball, Head of Game Design at AdInMo, and this is AdInMo's Genre Guide, the video series where we examine different mobile game genres through the lens of in-gameplay advertising. In this episode we'll be looking at RPGs, the epic titles that pull us in and refuse to let us go until we've poured tens of hours of our lives into them. It's one of the broader genres, growing from its early association with swords and sorcery to encompass a wide swathe of social and simulation style games. What all of these games share in common, however, is their capacity for players to invest themselves and explore who they are, something that's proven to be just as appealing on mobile as it has on PC and console. One of the defining traits of the RPG genre is the legendarily long playtimes associated with it. Players will frequently boast of having save files with several hundred hours invested, and even a playthrough of the base story of these games tends to last over 50 hours. This alone makes the RPG genre perfect for in-gameplay ads. If players are spending 50 hours in your game, that could be up to 50 hours of exposure for your ads as well, which would result in a mountain of impressions reminiscent of a dragon's treasure hoard. In addition, a lot of RPGs, particularly those that make use of a more traditional turn-based combat system, also feature static battle scenes. These games are very common on mobile, owing to hardware limitations making real-time combat difficult to execute, which means that static battle scenes are very common on mobile too. These scenes are ideal for in-gameplay ads, as not only do they ensure that the player doesn't miss the ads by moving around or changing their camera angle, but they also tend to make up the bulk of the games they feature in, making it easy to create guaranteed impressions throughout the entirety of your game. Socially focused RPGs can even be enhanced by the addition of in-gameplay ads. For example, in Virtual Droid 2 by Castry Games, players started posing with in-gameplay ads and sharing the pictures on social media, creating a mini trend. This is a great example of the kind of unexpected benefits integrating in-gameplay ads can have, on top of the additional incremental revenue. When placing ads in an RPG, the most common obstacle will be the game's setting. A lot of RPGs use a fantasy setting, typically letting players explore worlds much less technologically advanced than our own, where the common ad delivery methods, such as billboards, wouldn't exist or make sense. It is possible to overcome these difficulties, however, with a little creativity. For example, barrels wouldn't look out of place in any fantasy world, and are objects which make perfect sense to appear branded by an ad in some way. Wooden signs and flags are similar. If you make use of objects like these wherever possible, you can build in-gameplay ads into even the most old school of fantasy worlds, and collect some extra loot as your reward. That's all for this episode of our Genre Guide series. RPG is one of the most long-running and beloved genres in the world of gaming, and if you can tap into its massive die-hard audience with in-gameplay ads, then the rewards will be legendary indeed. If you've enjoyed this episode, please remember to like and subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified when our latest videos debut. I've been Nathan Ball. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.